Why do you think that is, though? Why do you think, like, Ghana hasn't gotten any... I mean, they got artists, but it's not like Nigeria. South Africa got artists, but it's not like Nigeria. Why do you think Nigeria...
I think, first of all, the kind of people we are.
How much Afrobeats has evolved, though? Because you have the I'm a Piano now.
Yeah, it's like...
What's the difference between...
You see, like, Afrobeats is not like how... It's not a sound, it's not a type of music, actually. It's kind of like... It's the genre that we called, because in the UK, there was this song that blew up from The Banj. The Banj is like, that's our like J type stuff. Like, he broke all the barriers. So at the time in the UK, they didn't want to call it African music because you know how it is over there. So they called it Afrobeats. But Afrobeats was actually a genre that Fela was doing. That's Fela's own genre, which has a distinctive sound. It sounds a kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So when they were describing the music for the Afrobeats, they just called it Afrobeats as a whole, which describes. So if you're an African artist and you sing R&B, like we have people back home that don't even like, they sound like R&B type, Usher type singing. And there dudes like Odumodu who's really trap, sounds like he from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Like type beat, type of vibe, but they still call them Afrobeat artists. So it's like, it's an umbrella that has been used. And it's kind of too late now to be like, oh, no, it's not Afrobeat, and explaining it and all that. So it's just like, we just ran with it, like, you know what I'm saying?
So what are you currently doing? Like, when you look at your new album, 5, what is that on there?
I mean, it's African music.
It's
African music, but obviously if you go on a genre, they'll say it's Afrobeats, you know what I'm saying? But it's African music, like the song with Victoria Monet. It's not Afrobeats to me. It's like Afro R&B. The song with Becky G is like kind of like Latin, but... our music sounds alike anyway, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, like, you have original Afrobeat Davido songs on there. But what I'm saying is that that's just the umbrella used, you know what I'm saying? So My Piano is from South Africa.
That I know.
So South Africans, since time, always had great dope music. And funny enough, since early in my career, I've been collaborating with South Africans, like very early in my career. So My Piano came in like, I'd say like 5 years, like to my knowledge. It's been going on there, like, since time. But, like, it became, like, everywhere in Africa, like, 5 years ago. And then definitely, you know how Nigerian, we tapped in with the sound, too, as well. You know, I was working with their producers. And one thing about Nigerian producers, they can adapt. They can remake anything and make it sound like, you know what I'm saying, sick. So
does Nigeria have a sound? Because I was listening to some of the records off 5.
Nigeria has a sound, but, like, South Africa, My Piano is actually their sound.
Their sound,
That's theirs. That's really, like... I don't understand. They don't gatekeep it too, like, but that's really they sound like. Every time I do a song that's like My Piano-ish, it's either I involve one of their producers or I involved one of their artists. One of my biggest records, the Unavailable record, is featuring Musa Keys, which he's South African. On the album too, he produced like 2 records, which he produced, and they actually are My Piano records. So I feel like because everybody has that, you know, image of Nigeria being the giant of Africa and us not like carrying other countries along musically. Because if you look at
all the stars,
if you look at the numbers, the top 5 to 10 artists that are globally, you know, known as Afrobeat artists are 80% Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? So I do my best to, you know, carry them along. But now, like, they killing it with their parties, and they have amazing DJs too. And they parties, you should really visit one. Like,
why do you think that is, though? Why do you think, like, Ghana hasn't gotten any... I mean, they got artists, but it's not like Nigeria. South Africa got artists, but it's not like Nigeria. Why do you think Nigeria...
I think, first of all, the kind of people we are as well, we're very, like, in your face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to any hood, even in New York, like, you see Nigerians everywhere. Like, so that's just how it is. The kind of people we are, we're very... I don't want to say, like... I don't want to use the word bully, but we're like...
Give me your credit card.
Hey, yo.
Jesus.
Not the credit card.
You old school, man. Credit card.
What?
Nah, they just ask for the numbers now, not the card.
Not the numbers, man.
Oh.
How y'all doing it now, Davido?
I don't know, man. I know that shit digital, man. That shit digital now, man.
I want to ask, you know, since you were such a fan of 50, you never tried to sign a